to Jew 22 here, and as you can see, this is the second drawing for the Money in the Bank qualifier matches. And before I go any further, I hope everyone's staying safe. I know that things have gotten crazy over the last couple of weeks, and even your good friend to Jew 22 himself definitely suffered as a result, but thankfully I have since recovered, but still I'm just thankful that I was able to get out of it. But I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy otherwise. And also, hey, what's up, Insane One? How are you, man? And also, what's up, Darius? Azab! I hope everyone's doing all right, man. So, in just a little bit, we're going to get ready for the draw. So for Darius and Insane One and whoever else comes on in, are you guys ready? Are you ladies ready? It's not just the guys here. But no, seriously, I do feel better, and I'm hoping the same thing for you guys as well, and girls. So without any further ado, here's what we got. So, of course, these were the previous draws, but of course I had to write in the notes of who's already in, like Blade Charge, Jose Blanco, thy brother, and Diamond Light. I can't remember if I qualified. I tested negative. Awesome. I'm happy that yes, you did qualify for it. You drew at the time you drew a 5 of spades. And that was good, and that was enough to get you into a Rumble match. But unfortunately, you didn't win. But this is your second chance and final chance to qualify for Money in the Bank. So, without any further ado, who wants to draw the first card? And in the case of Captain Danger, he can also draw for his woman, Lady Danger. I hope I'll get this one. Yeah. Okay, so Captain Danger wants to be the first one. Alright, so what I do is I draw a card. I'm going to take one more final cut. I will draw a card, and then the card determines... I even put it in the description, but I will go through it when the time comes. So, with that said, Captain Danger, this is your card. An Ace of Hearts. So that means that you get to compete in the Crazy Eights match. There it is. All right, so I'm going to write this down. So the Ace of Hearts. So you will be competing in an 8-person match as opposed to a Royal Rumble, so you have a little bit of a better chance. 7-1 to be precise. And without any further ado, let me put the card back in. And also, let me get the draw for oh, I forgot to cross out the names over here on the women's side. My bad. Oh. I'll have to adjust this in a moment here. All right, so for Lady Danger, last time you got a King of Hearts. Let me cross that out just so I don't get confused. But for Lady Danger, this is your draw. Oh, I almost forgot for Marcus Walker, too. I almost forgot for Marcus Walker. And his card is a 5 of spades. I almost forgot. There we go. 5 of spades. Okay. Now time for Lady Danger's card, and her card is the 8 of clubs. There it is. the 8 of clubs for Lady Danger. So, there you go. And best of luck to Captain Danger. But now it's time for Darius. And also for Chaos Reaper, too. And his wife, I think, Lissa. Alright, so Darius. Let me take one more cut of the cards before I... There we go. Alright, so... Darius, this is your card. And, of course, we have a... of course, we have those spammers. Okay. Darius. You get... oh, wait. Of course... Oh, of course, that's Captain Danger's card. You can't draw the same card that someone else drew, so discard that. Next card. The King of Clubs. So you get that card. King of Clubs. That means you'll be in the Clubs versus Diamonds Royal Rumble. So congratulations, nonetheless, to Darius on the card draw, and also for it is something, I will say that. And I also see Joker and as well. So Joker, Chaos, would you like to draw the next card? First one to say me will get it. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot for Joker, he can also draw for Tiffany. Oh, okay. Well, I guess Chaos is going to go for it instead, or Chaos is going to let Joker go first. Okay. Let me get my notes closer to me. All right. So here are the cards. One more cut, and then draw. And for Joker, this is your card. The 8 of clubs. Did anyone else draw that? No one else did. All right, so you get the 8 of clubs. Joker, where's Joker? Oh, here he is, up here. Oh. All right, so you get the 8 of clubs up here. And then... All right, so, and as for Tiffany, she'll get the two of hearts, which puts her in that crazy 8 match I mentioned before for Tiffany. Oh yeah, let me scratch this one out since that's out of play. Which is the best to draw? The best card to draw is the Joker card. Not our friend Joker, but the actual Joker card that you get from a deck of cards. Because there's only 2 Jokers in the deck, that if you draw one of them, you face the other person that draws a Joker in a one-on-one match, as opposed to drawing a 2 or an ace and competing in that crazy 8 match. Otherwise, you end up in a rumble, and of course, the long shot of that is not very good, but it's doable. So yeah, the Joker card is the best card to draw. Okay. All right. So with that said, all right. So next, also let me move up a little bit. I'm just moving up my stuff a little bit so I can operate a little bit. There we go. There. Did I download Drum Monkey? Yes, I did. I did get Drum Monkey. And where did I put Chaos there? Oh, he's right down here. All right, so Chaos, are you ready to draw your card? Eventually, I'm going to draw for everybody else. But I figured since you're here, I may as well draw for you exclusively. Okay. Okay, let me see. Ace, King. Okay. Okay. I also have to keep track of which cards have been in and which have not. But not Joker. Chaos, this is your card. The 7 of Spades. So you get to be in the Spades versus Hearts match. In a Rumble match. There you go. It's a long shot, but it can be done. And then for Lissa, let me go over here. Last time she drew a 6 of diamonds. Let's see what she draws this time. Okay. Okay. Anyway, here's Lissa. And her card is a 3 of Hearts. So, not bad cards. There's not really a bad card in this one. It's just that the best one is really just the Joker ones. But, nonetheless, though, best of luck to Lissa and best of luck to the rest of the field. Let me see. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Lashana was one of the few that actually managed to win, so she's already in. And who else am I forgetting? Oh, yeah, that's right. Shauna Gears also made it in, too. So that's 3 less people to worry about for drawing. Okay. Let's see. Who else is in the chat that hasn't drawn yet? Okay. Okay, so as we see, we have Blade Charge, who's already in. But then we also have Blaze McCoy. Alright, so for Blaze, he gets... You gotta be kidding me. Another two card for him. Because last time he drew a 2 of... Oh, get over here. Yeah, last time he drew the 2 of... remember, me and Drum Monkey are a tag team. Okay. Alright, so 2 of... Let me see. Did anyone else draw that? I'm just double checking. Okay, no one else did. Okay. So that's the second time that he's drawn a 2 to be in a Crazy 8 match. I know you would think, oh, an 8 or even an ace would be, considered something like that, but it seldom ever works like that. All right, so Brandon drew the King of Hearts. Let's see what he draws this time. He drew the same card. The same card. Also, hey, Lala-chan, what's up? Right now we're doing the draw for the qualifiers for the match. Good news is, Lala-chan, you actually won your way into it. So you get to sit back, relax, and everything like that. But I hope everything's going well in Lala-chan land. Oh, no. I hope it's not I hope it's not too serious, but yeah. Good. Yeah, like I said, I was hoping it wouldn't be that serious, really. Yep. And next up is Clinton Cage. Let's see what he gets. Did someone else draw this? No. Wow. He drew the same card again, did Clinton Cage. I got my meds, I'm resting, and I will be full par by Monday. Oh, that's great. But I just find it weird that Brandon and Clinton drew the same card that they did last time. That's unbelievable here. All right, so next person up is Crimson Ninja. I know it is kind of funny. Well, not this time around. The 9 of clubs. Did anyone else draw that? No. Okay, so Crimson Ninja does not draw the 4 of spades. He draws the 9 of clubs. So, okay, so finally we get some variety here. So there we go. Crimson Ninja. All right, next up is our good friend Dallas. You saw him in the chat a couple of shows ago by the name of Winner Vegetable. And here his card. And all right, so last time he drew a 9 of spades, but this time around he drew the Joker. So Dallas will face the other person that draws the Joker in a one-on-one match. So when is the pay-per-view? I will say within, I want to say at least 2 to 3 weeks from now. I'm just giving you a rough estimate, but yeah, 2 to 3 weeks. I say on most likely on a weekend, because unless I get lucky and unless I get a day off on the weekend, on the weekday I should say, because I'm slated to go back to work pretty soon. The only question is I don't know when, but it's more likely that it will land on a weekend. So I will say 2 to 3 weeks from now. I will say that. Unless plans change. But do stay on. But I will let you guys know in the But I will let you guys know in my keep me okay. I will keep you posted nonetheless though. All right. So Dallas draws the Joker. So good. So Dallas has a 1-in-1 chance to get to the. Yeah, in the Discord chat. Thank you. I couldn't speak. Anyway, Darius already got his draw. Next up is David Slade. And last time he drew a jack of clubs, and he drew the other Joker. Last time I drew the Joker card for drawing cards. Yeah, well this time it was David Slade who did it. Wow. Unbelievable. He drew the other Joker. Well, I'll tell you what. Dallas and Slade have never fought in each other. And Dallas, he's a strapping young man, but he's going up against a hardened veteran in David Slade. But I'll go through the rest of these really quickly now that we got through the Joker. Oh, of course. Anyway, 9 of spades. For Dragonheart. 8 of... Wait, did anyone else draw the 8? No, okay. 8 of spades for Remnant. Good. And then for Elmeister, I'll go through these really quickly as fast as I can. Elmeister gets the 7 of hearts. Did anyone else draw that? All right, no one else did. He drew a heart, but it was a 9. And then Eloc draws the Queen of Diamonds. So far, Captain Danger is going to be in that Crazy 8 match, and the only two people that have already qualified for it include Blaze McCoy and Clinton Cage. Thus far. And then for Feck, he gets the six of clubs. And then earlier we saw Insane One. And he draws the 5F clubs. Okay. And of course, each time I draw a card, I have to discard that one. Alright. So now we have Jinku Gekoga. And he gets a 10 of diamonds. Of course, we're going to do the same thing for the women eventually, but here he is, the 10 of diamonds. And then Joker already drew his card. Jose's already in. And then for Josh Brooks, he gets the 6 of hearts. Did anyone else draw that? No one else did. Okay. So 6 of hearts. All right. Next up is Joshua James, who has definitely, stepped up his game in recent weeks. And he gets himself a 3 of spades. So 3 of spades. All right, next is our good friend JT Price. And he gets the 8 of... Wait, did anyone else draw that? 8 of hearts? No. 8 of hearts for JT Price. If you have any other questions that you guys like to ask me as I do this, you're more than welcome to ask me anything. Well, almost anything. Jay Vertis gets the Queen of Spades. Anyone else draw that? No. Okay. All right, so there he is, Jay Vertis. Can we focus here a little bit? Thank you. All right, next up is our good friend Kyle Young. And Kyle gets the 4 of hearts. So last time that we saw Kyle, he drew a 2, but this time he was not so lucky. And will have to be in the Rumble. And then, of course, we saw Marcus Walker draw a 5 of spades. And next up is our good friend MBN John. And he gets the 6 of diamonds. Okay. All right, let me just readjust myself here. There. All right, next up we have MSW, and he draws a Jack of clubs. I mean, of course, if nothing else, at least you can then keep in mind like who you could potentially face in your qualifying match. Hey, Blaze McCoy, what is up? How are you doing? And TJ Cat. I always wanted to do that. Anyway, I already drew your number, and once again you drew a 2, and of course that puts you in what you call the Crazy 8 match, because if you draw a 2 or an ace, you get to face off against those who drew such cards. So you have a 7 in 1 chance of it. So yeah, you get the deuces. All right, so next up is our good friend Mobman, but no, Mobman is our next contestant. And he gets a 3 of clubs. But yeah, the drawing really does one thing, and that it helps me put together the matches, because then I would have to do it by myself, and it's not that fun, really. So next up is our good friend James Gamer, who has recently come back. And let me make sure I didn't forget any other... Okay. And he draws himself a queen of spades. Or, sorry, queen of clubs. My bad. I got my suits mixed up, but queen of clubs. Alright, so we saw that Chaos Reaper already drew a 7 of spades, but up next is DKO. And he draws the 5 of spades. Did anyone else draw that one? Oh, Marcus Walker did. Okay. As always, if you drew a card that someone else drew, you have to draw another one. Alright, so let's draw another one. King of clubs. I'm just double checking to make sure no one else drew it. And no one else did. Okay. So King of clubs it will be. Alright. Next up is my good friend Tan Man, who recently lost his animal friend, Emily. She was one of she was Tan Man's dog. And I just want to wish him nothing but the best for his 4-legged friend, Emily. If you want to say your prayers or you want to send your well wishes, you can do that. I just want to do the same for him on my end. So, best wishes to Tan Man. And, okay, it's the Ace of Hearts, but that was already drawn by Captain Danger, so I have to give him another card. And was this already drawn? Let me double check. He draws the other wild card for a heart, the 2 of heart. I was just double checking to make sure no one else drew it, but no one else did, so okay. So that's another person that's going to be in that crazy 8 match. And next up is your boy, TJ, to Jew 22. So what does he get? He gets, let me make sure, the seven of clubs, or not clubs, spades. Unfortunately, Chaos Reaper already drew that one, so I have to draw another card. And then, was this already drawn? Anyway, it's the 3 of hearts, but did someone else draw this one? Nope, no one else did, so I get the 3 of hearts. So at least it goes to show that I did not rig it for myself. I know that's one of the more common criticisms of people that book the shows is that, oh yeah, you book yourself to win the match. No, I don't. Nor do I book myself to be number 30 or something like that in a Royal Rumble match, but there you go. It just goes to show. Okay. All right, so we have Thy Brother, which is Zach Walker's brother, but he already is in it. But now we have to get to Zach himself, and he gets the 7 of clubs. I'm just double checking, making sure it wasn't already drawn. No, it wasn't. So he gets that. We're almost done with the men, so we're gonna get there. We're gonna get down with the women pretty soon. There you go. Zach Walker. Next, we have Lucas Satiriu Gamer, who has recently made his comeback, and he gets a 10 of clubs. Let me double check to make sure. And as a matter of fact, he has not drawn this card before, so he gets it. All right, next to him is a Blue Toad original, or If not, he came a few years later. And that is a former Blue Toad Wrestling champion 7 times, the great Bob Barker. And he gets a 4 of spades. And no one else has drawn that one, so he gets it. Okay. Well, we're almost there. We're almost at Drum Monkey's pick. But up next is Bowser. And Bowser gets, let me double check here. All right. Gets the 6 of spades, does Bowser. And next up is CM Punk. So we have CM Punk, and of course, he gets the King of Diamonds. Let me double check to see if anyone else drew this one. Nope. So Punk gets the King of Diamonds. The highest card that you can draw that doesn't get you into the Crazy 8 match. And the 3 is the lowest card that you can get without going into the Crazy 8 match either. So he's gotten both extremes. All right, well, up next, this was for Justin Cruz, but he got replaced by Drum Monkey. So Drum Monkey is making his first official draw. And I recently just got Jamar Games, as you can see. And for Drum Monkey, it's the 3 of diamonds. Let me double check to see if anyone else has drawn this one. I see... Nope, that's the last 3 card. So he gets the 3 of diamonds. Does Drum Monkey. In fact, if I look back at Joker's card, yeah, Joker, you and Drum Monkey are going to be in the same Rumble because it's diamonds against clubs. So the fact that the 2 of you are in the same Rumble, this could be a good and a bad thing. Good because it gives you more chances to win, but bad because only one of you can win. Okay, so last time Kenny Omega drew the Joker. This time he was not so lucky, and he gets a 10 of hearts. Double check to see. Nope, no one else is drawing that one. Okay, 10 of hearts it will be. But yeah, Joker, how do you feel about Drum Monkey and you in the same Rumble? And up next we have Jamar Games, who is finally going to make his big debut. And he's going to draw a card for himself. So here it is. It's the Jack of Diamonds. And okay, that's good. And then, of course, we have Owen Hart. And he gets... Can you believe this? He got the same card that he had last time. Let me double check to make sure. Nope. Okay, so he gets the same exact card that he got last time. Which I kind of find is hilarious a little bit. But we go from Owen Hart, a bona fide legend, to someone who thinks he's a legend. And that man is Radio Rex. And as you can see, he last drew a jack, I should say, excuse me. But this time he draws a 4 of diamonds. So that also means that that Joker can get his hands on Rex. All right, so coming up next is, as I mentioned before, the first ever Blue Toad Wrestling World Champion, Andy Williams. And of course, Andy himself had a great match, but this time he drew the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades! And if I'm looking at this correctly, I think this is only the third ace that we got, but he gets the ace of spades. Does Andy Williams. So you're going to see him in that Crazy 8 match. We'll see how he does in that matchup because, he had a great performance in the Rumble match, despite the fact that it was his very first one. All right, 2 more names to draw, and that's it for the men. The 5 of Hearts. We'll check one more time. Okay, so 5 of Hearts it will be for Jason, or Savini Jason. And last but certainly not least, the OG 007, James Bond. And I'm just double checking to make sure he hadn't drawn this card, which is the Queen of Hearts. Which is kind of fitting given the fact that he has what's the word? He's won the hearts of women all over, man. What more can be said about him? All right, so in just a moment, I'm just gonna take the cards and reshuffle them. Okay. But yeah, any thoughts on what you've seen so far? Actually, let me wash them out. Okay. Also, be on the lookout for another stream later on today. This one will involve and of course I get one of these. There. Anyway, as I was saying. I will be doing a stream based on the what was it, the MLB The Show. For those of you that are in that that are on that series, I'll let you guys know about that. Okay, one more shuffle and I think we shall do it. Okay, we're ready for the next page. Before I do, let me just cross out the previous results. That was my Russian mail order bride. I'll tell her, yeah. I don't know if anyone still does that nowadays. And if they do, oh. Almost done. All right, we're ready. Oh. Your Russian mail order bride. Wow. Okay. Now we're back. Okay, so we already drew for Lady Danger and for Lissa and Tiffany Sky. But as I mentioned before, Lashana is already in, as is Bowsette and Shauna Gears. Don't tell anyone, that's our secret. Oh, of course. But our first contestant to get the first draw or the next draw, unless someone else comes in the chat, for the women is Akira Young. And let me double check to see if anyone drew this one. No. The three of diamonds. All right, 3 of diamonds. And of course you get to see my big hand. Hey, Clinton, what's up, man? All right, let me put the card that I've already drawn on this pile, and then these are the cards I've yet to draw. But anyway, how's everything going, Clinton? And I may as well mention what you drew, Clinton, in the men's side. You drew the same card as last time, which, you know, odds of that happening are, let's see. I might have to do some math, but that's an astonishing thing there. But yeah, Clinton, you made it. You got to you drew the same card, and you're going to be in that crazy 8 match as you were from last time. But since you're here, do you want me to draw for Ladybug? In fact, there she is, right there. And also, Brandon, what's up? And Brandon, this is what you drew. You also drew the same card as you did last time, the King of Hearts. And, oh, there we go. Well, I guess while you think about that, Clinton, I guess I'll just go to the next person, and that's on to Kamiki from the Persona series. And I'm just double checking to make sure she didn't draw this one already. The 10 of Hearts. Sorry, I had to let the dogs out. Woo! 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 Who let the dogs out? All right. But yeah, Clinton, let me know when you want to draw for Ladybug. A Ladybug had to go outside, and that was good. Okay? The Jack of Diamonds. Again, that's good for the Diamonds versus Clubs Royal Rumble. And for those who don't know, the best card to draw is the Joker. There's 2 Jokers in the deck. And the next best card to get is an ace or a 2. But, you know, stranger things can happen. I mean, Lashana didn't have the best chance. I mean, she drew, if I'm not mistaken, the Jack of Clubs. And she somehow still won. So it's not impossible. It's just very improbable. But for Ash Princess, just double checking, make sure she didn't draw this one. The 5 of Diamonds. And next up for Blake Belladonna, let me double check again. Okay. The King of Hearts. Last time she was lucky to get the 2, but this time not so lucky this time. Okay. Bowsette's already in, so we'll just move over to Bridget. And she gets, let me double check to make sure. The 7 of Clubs. So same number, just a different suit, so there you go. Next up is, let me focus the camera a little bit. There. Is our good friend Candy Vega. And she gets a 3 of clubs, and no one else has drawn that one. Okay, cool. Okay. Just put the cards up here. Okay. All right, next one is Chie Satonaka, also from Persona, and she gets the 4 spades. Okay. There we go. And then next up is my good friend Crazy Candy Lady, a longtime good friend of mine. Not to be confused with Candy Vega. This is another Candy. And she gets the... Oh, no, wait. That's the same card. Never mind. I already drew that. The 7 of Hearts. Also, hey, what's up, Walter? 7 of Hearts. There we go. So, anyway, how's everything going? Also, Walter, definitely stay tuned because I will be doing a special on MLB The Show later on, so be on the lookout for that. All right, next up is our good friend Diva. Ooh, shit. And then Captain Danger saying hello to Wally. And for Diva, she gets the 9 of Hearts. Double drag here. Okay, cool. 9 of Hearts it will be. All right, next up is Elizabeth Blade, who is the client of one what's his face? Prototype Knight. Well, his girl Elizabeth Blade drew the King of Spades last time, and she gets the Queen of Clubs. All right. Next is our good friend Emily Elvis, who is a client of Arkham 500. And I'm double checking to make sure this person didn't draw this one, but she gets the Ace of Diamonds. So she'll be in that Crazy 8 match. If you draw an ace or a 2, you're in a Crazy 8 match. And of course, the odds are much better at 7-1. Again, the best card to draw is a Joker. Futaba Sakura from Persona. And she draws the 6 of Clubs. Okay. That would be something if the Steelers do win, because they would be the lowest seed remaining, and then they'd have to go up against the Titans. Next up is the Goddess of Pain. And we'll see what Goddess gets. And let me double check to see. Well, I drew the 2 of Hearts, but someone else drew it in Tiffany Sky, so I have to draw another card. With the healthy King Henry, yeah. 4 of Hearts. Let me see. Did anyone else draw this one? No. All right, so 4 of Hearts it will be for Goddess. And of course we have Jane Voorhees, who last time drew a Joker. But unfortunately, she lost the Joker match, and now she's back at the drawing board again. And let me double check here. And this time, she draws a 6 of Diamonds. So I would hate to be anybody who's also in the Diamonds versus Clubs match when Jane Voorhees shows up. I'd imagine she'll just destroy everybody. But up next is Irish Fire Jennifer Richards. There we go. Last time she had drawn an 8, and this time, let me double check to see if no. And she also draws another 8, but this time the 8 of hearts, but it will put her in the same match that she had last time. Okay, well, up next, we go in the middle row, and that is our good friend Crushing Kelly. Our very good friend Crushing Kelly. And she gets... Let me double check to see if someone drew this card. Nope. Gets the Queen of Spades. So, Queen of Spades for Crushing Kelly. So now we go from... So now we have LD. And of course, the owner of Mythic Legends Wrestling gets a 6 of spades. Let me see if anyone else has drawn that one. See a few 6 cards, but that's it. There it is, 6 of spades. Last time she drew an ace of diamonds, but not lucky this time. Soon, Wally, but I don't want to promote on TJ's channel. Well, hey, if you want to promote, you have my permission here. All right, so Lady Danger already drew. Lashana's already in. And Liliana Ladrona is up next. Also a client of Arkham 500. And she gets the King of Diamonds. Let me double check to see. I always double check just to make sure if anyone else had drawn it. And in this case, they didn't. So, and in fact, yeah, so Liliana will be in a different match than Emily will be. King of Diamonds. All right, so Lissa drew already. Thank you, TJ. I will be going live in about an hour with FAW's AEW and LED. LTD, excuse me, my bad. LED is what you buy at a store. Anyway, up next is our good friend Mario Girl. A fan favorite, if I do say so myself. And she gets the Queen of Hearts. Let me double check here. Nope. Queen of Hearts, it will be for her. But she also loves hearts, you know, IRL. She does love hearts. She always likes to give hearts as emojis and, you know, things like that. So it's only fitting that it would be that. All right, so up next are the next 2 people are Mae and Mercy from Overwatch. For Mae, she gets a 9 of clubs. Okay, 9 of clubs for Mae. Or Mai. Again, you guys can correct me if you need to on... Yeah, I should mention that the design of the cards are San Francisco Giant cards. I got this when I was at my... if you guys remember when I went to a baseball game, later that same night, I ended up getting playing cards. And this is where I got them at. Anyway, for Mercy, she gets the 3 of spades. 3 of spades. Okay, cool. 3 of spades. All right. All right. So up next is Melina, who is the niece of one Crimson Ninja. And she gets the Ace of Hearts. Did anyone else draw an Ace of Hearts? I see Ace of Diamonds. I see 2 of Hearts. Okay, so Melina gets the Ace of Hearts. Again, that'll put her in that Crazy 8 match. I have to think that that her uncle, Crimson Ninja, is going to be very happy about that. Next up is Minnie Morgan, who is the client of one Autism Rob. And she gets the 8 of diamonds. Any other? Yep, 8 of diamonds. All right, next up is our good friend Munchie. And last time she drew an ace. Let's see what she draws this time. 4 of diamonds. So not as lucky as last time, but that could all change. Next up is Shirogane, also from Persona. And she gets, of course, the ace of spades. Double check here. All right, ace of spades it will be for her. So good opportunity for her to win this a spot in the Money in the Bank. Again, these are qualifying matches that we're drawing cards for to determine who gets to go in what matches. But that ultimately, if you win it, you get to go to Money in the Bank in said ladder match. Next up is our good friend Birdie, the Birdie Raven. And she gets... I'm just double checking to see if anyone else had this. Nope. She gets the ace of clubs. Also going in that crazy 8 match. So good draw for Raven. Not the best, but good. So far, we've gone through 2 rows, and we have yet to get a Joker for the Money in the Bank women's side. That's a scary thought. But either way, we now go to our good friend. Well, I don't want to say our good friend, but we have Ruby Rose from Ruby. And she gets herself the king of spades. Well, thank you. I try to put I focus on quality versus quantity because some I don't want to name names, but some people just they do too many shows too close to each other and it kind of deludes the product to the point where it's like, okay, but if you build it up, if you focus on the quality and you build it up to something big. So yeah, quality over quantity. That's my lesson for the day. All right, next up is Samantha Young, sister of one Kyle Young. And she gets the 2 of spades. Let me see if anyone else drew this. 2 of spades. No. So also going to be in that crazy 8 match is Samantha Young. Okay. All right, so next up is Sassy Vega, who is Candy Vega's daughter. And she gets the Jack of Hearts. Let me double check again. All right, cool. And of course, Candy and Sassy will be in opposite Rumble matches, so they won't have to worry about fighting each other. All right, next up is our good friend Selena Lopez, who is the client of one Mr. P. I don't know if you guys remember him, but he's in there. And she gets the Jack of spades. Okay. So I think that's our second Jack that we've drawn. All right, so Selena Lopez is in. So we have Shauna Gears, who had already made it in, and now is my boo, Speranza. Despite the fact that I am her boo, I can't just, give her anything other than her card, and that's the Queen of Diamonds. Let me double check again. Queen of Diamonds. Nope. Okay, so she does get the Queen of Diamonds. Not to say that Speranza doesn't appreciate the good things in life, like diamonds and, all that shit. All the good shit that you get from it. All right. Next up is Thunder Rosa. And still, we have yet to find a Joker for this draw for the women, but let's see what happens. The 5 of Hearts. Let me double check again. I see 1 5. Nope, that's only our second 5 card. So 5 of Hearts. And then we have Tiffany Sky, who already drew her card. But up next is Tiny Tina, who is the client of one PPF Gamer. And she draws the 10 of clubs. Again, double check. It's only the second 10 card we've had, so. All right. All right. Next up is Weiss Schnee. And in fact, these are the last three. Can one of these three, if not both of them, or two of them, get the Joker card? Let's find out. So Weiss. And by the way, Weiss and Yang are from Ruby. And Weiss gets the 2 of diamonds. Let me double check to see. 2 of diamonds. Nope. That is... Nope, that's only the third 2 card. So Weiss gets the 2 of diamonds. But still, we have yet to find a Joker. Let's see if we find it. So we have Yang Xiaolong. And she gets the 8 of... The 8 of clubs. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Lady Danger's draw. We have to draw another card. And, well, I said we were looking for a Joker, and she found it. So we will see Yang in the Joker's match against the other person that draws a Joker. If it's Zelda. If not, then of course the Joker card will go to a random WWE superstar. And that person will face off against Yang Xiaolong. So it all comes down to this. Does Zelda get the Joker or not? Let's find out. Let me double check to see if this person draw a card. Actually, that's the last 6 card because it's the 6 of hearts. Okay. So Yang drew the best card of all, the Joker. So that means that she'll face off against somebody else, in this case at random, or a WWE superstar opposite of her, and that's who she will face. As I said, the aces and the deuces will face off against each other, both men and women, and then of course the hearts and the diamonds the hearts and the spades will face off against each other, as well as the diamonds and the clubs in Royal Rumble matches, both the men and the women. So with that said, that is going to do it for our draw. For those who have stayed the whole time, I appreciate it. For those who stayed until they had their names drawn out, thank you. And for those who came in relatively late in the show, I want to thank you as well. But from all of us here, this is the Blue Toad, Deju22, signing off, saying goodbye, and I will see you later in the later today for another show. But in the meantime, I will be back. Peace. Peace, and do stay safe, please. We've had enough tragedies as it is. The last thing we want is to be careless about it. But yeah, great video, TJ. Bye, everybody. Not a problem. Not a problem. Until then, have a great day, everybody.